detectable.
Yeah.
You know, the hope is that same shit happens here as it gets hot out.
That Italy thing was so funny.
Why is it funny?
It's because, like, they said that the symptoms of corona were, like, you couldn't taste and smell. And Italy was, like, the first country. There was, like, it's a pandemic. Like, everybody inside. We can't eat. We can't taste pasta. We got to get to the bottom of this.
We can't smell great food.
Exactly. And then people in Sweden, which has, like, trash cuisine anyway. And they're just like, yeah, let it rip. Who gives a fuck? What do the English say? We're going to take it on the chin.
Right. What are we living for anyway?
Yeah.
Our food tastes like shit. Swedish meatballs. They got good meatballs.
They do. They do have good meatballs.
And then there's all this concern that they're doing it wrong or they're doing it right, or we need to watch Sweden. Look, Sweden's fine. Why can't we do it like Sweden? No, the death rate is very high. The death toll, all of it.
Was it high?
Comparatively, I think it's higher. I think letting it burn through the city is comparatively higher.
Right.
I think the question is, what would you rather have? Would you rather have the freedom to decide for yourself and know that there's some risks involved?
Yeah.
Or would you rather have the government lock everything down, save people's lives for now, but then the economy crashes? And, you know, for every the unemployment rate, there's some sort of a graph that they use, or some sort of an equation. But for every percentage the unemployment rate goes up, more people are unemployed,
X amount of people die.
X amount of people die. That's a fact. They know that roughly.
Yeah.
And this is not taken into account at all. The deaths that we're looking at are only the deaths due to disease.
Yeah, that's why you know it's been politicized, because the politicians aren't going to be accountable for the deaths because of unemployment, because they could blame it on the pandemic. But they will be responsible for the deaths from corona if they're opening up too early.
Dude, they should have quarantined sick people and high-risk people.
Yeah.
People that have illnesses, pre-existing conditions, old people, people that are vulnerable. We could have done that. That could have been done.
If all these people, right, that have gone out and marched, right? I mean, like, just yesterday we were at a march in Santa Barbara, right? We're in the crowd, right? We're talking to folks. Like, do you think if nobody ends up getting corona, or the numbers don't spike that high, we'll forever lose, or at least for our lives, lose faith in what our public health sector tells us we need to be concerned about?
I think already people are losing faith.
But especially after this right now, like, this
especially. But I think people have already, when they find out how many people actually got it versus how many people died versus what they thought, how many people were going to get it versus how many people died. I mean, it's a tiny fraction. They keep trying to scare us. Have you seen the image of downtown LA yesterday?
It was...
It's insane.
Wild, yeah.
There's an overhead view
I saw,
where you can see 50,000 people filling the street. It's crazy.
Yeah.
If they don't get it, nobody has it. It's not real.
It's not real. You're going to get a call, bro. You're going to get a call from the FBI.
I wonder what the numbers are going to be, man, in 2 weeks. I mean, are we going to have a sharp increase in deaths in 2 weeks because of these protests?
Dude, you know how I knew that I wasn't taking it seriously? Because, like, for the first maybe 2 weeks, I washed my hands after I peed.
And then after a while, you're like, I'm done.
Like, man, I'm good, bro. Like,
well,
just right now,
clean.
when we peed, I only washed my hands. I actually walked out, and I realized you were still in there, and
so
you were like,
your hands?
yeah.
That's a classic guy move.
But that's how I knew it wasn't. I was like, whatever, dude.
But that doesn't make any sense. What if it was the plague?
Dude. What do you mean?
What if it really was real? What if it really was something that takes like 17, 18 days and it's super contagious and everybody gets it? 17, 18 days and you're just deathly ill. Everybody, no matter who you are. It has nothing to do with your immune system. Stop it with your health privilege.
Yes.
It has to do only with this
that what people
horrible...
are saying?
That's what I just said. I just made it up.
Health privilege. Health privilege.
Well, that's what it is. They're shaming you for health privilege.
Right.
Stay home. Save lives.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's downtown LA.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if this really was just a political ploy to crush the economy, and that they knew it wasn't going to be that bad. They knew it was going to be bad, but it didn't require shutting everything down for months and months at a time. But it's a good thing to do if you want to kill the economy, start civil unrest.
Let's go deep state theory, right?
Deep state.
Deep state theory.
Pull the strings.
You know you can't let Biden debate, right? Because it's going to be a massacre. Not good.
I got hairy legs.
Did you see the?
Is
Did
that
you see the
clip?
clip? It was great.
Like,
It was
what
just
the
great.
fuck are you saying?
Just a wild dude. So you don't want him to debate, right? And whose power is actually public appearance? Whose rallies?
Trump.
So now you take away
The ability
to go
to have
out
those big rallies.
and do those rallies, which are incredibly persuasive if you're someone who's on the fence, and you limit the liability that is Biden in a potential debate where he could have these gaffes, etc.
Then on top of it, you have civil unrest and you blame it all on him. But here's the thing. You could see how it all played out. That guy is just a piece of shit in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
He's not some deep state player.
Who, Chauvin?
Yeah.
Derek Chauvin.
Just a
Horrible.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
Just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he killed that guy. We
Yeah.
all saw it. And he's got a long history. It's not like he started out as a corrupt cop. Really, he's just a deep state, long player. So from 2006,
what are they saying?
brought him in
Bro,
as a Manchurian candidate.
We're going to let you marry a hot Asian. We're going to let you marry Miss
Yeah.
Minnesota. You know his wife was Miss Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's hot as fuck.
That's the payment.
She dropped him, though.
Immediately. That's how you know it's
Immediately.
set up deep state. So set up deep state, dude. It's set up deep state. And then they're going to
Could
say,
you imagine?
You can't say he's a white supremacist. He had an Asian wife.
That's true. Good call. What is that thing that they do? What is it called when someone's a sleeper, when they wait for a long time before they act?
Cosby
Just
victim.
sleep. No.
Oh,
when someone is like they're undercover for a long time and then
Manchurian Candidate,
then
wasn't
they
that the movie?
No, but that's the Manchurian Candidate is someone's been hypnotized.
Oh.
The thing is like a sleeper cell, like someone who they don't do anything for
You're
a long
acting as a
time,
normal citizen
and they
10
just
years.
wait, and then like, all right, we're getting close to the election.
Get in there.
Go kill a guy, and there's a young girl's gonna film you.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill her anyway.
I mean,
Kill him anyway.
Yeah.
The girl was filming him. A 17-year-old girl filming him with her camera. A 17-year-old girl got the George Floyd video.
yeah, there was a lot of people out there, wasn't there?
Well, there was a 17-year-old girl's video that we all saw.
Interesting, yeah.
17-year-old girl, and a lot of people were giving her a hard time. So
'Cause she
why didn't
didn't-
you do something? A fucking cop, a 17-year-old girl, a
Yeah.
grown man is killing another grown man.
Yeah.
You want her to step in? Really?
Yeah, it is.
Deep state.
What
It's all
What
a
do you-
long game. It's 4D chess.
What are your thoughts on what has transpired since?
Look, that gives me hope. When I see 50,000 people walking
beautiful,
through
isn't it?
downtown
Yeah.
LA, all peacefully protesting, that
Yep.
gives me hope. There's a real chance for a real shift.
Yeah.
A real shift.
Yeah.
It's also, here's the thing that bugs me.
Yeah.
All that money they came with to bail out all these corporations from the coronavirus, the pandemic, why couldn't they have used that money already to bail out these inner cities? Why couldn't they have found the money they have all these cities that have this systemic crime and violence and racism that's been going on forever. A place like Baltimore that are directly fucked up as a result of racist practices in selling houses, and they don't do anything to fix that.